Hi, everyone.
Hey, everyone.
Welcome to TFF. I hope you guys are doing well today. I trust you've had a great week. And surprise, we have some guests with me today. So Sherry is filling in for Maureen, and we have Matt, the Rockin Crocheter.
There.
And his link is pinned at the top of the chat. So you guys can go ahead and subscribe to him if you would. I'd appreciate that. So I'm going to go ahead.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and welcome a few people in. So, hey, Leslie and Amy and Carrie and Tina, Laura, Heidi, Kimmy, and Olga. It is good to see all of you. And hello, Helix Stitchcraft. I love that name. Welcome in. That is a cool name. I love that. Great avatar. So welcome in. Hello, Amber. Good to see you. So please welcome Sherry and Matt to the panel. And Matt's link is pinned at the top of the chat. So you can go give him a subscribe. I do trust everybody's had a great week and a lovely weekend. I'm so glad that you have found me as well. Oh, look at you, Carrie. Look at you go. 37 months. Thank you, Carrie. Hey, Jules. It's good to see you, Jules.
Hi, Julie.
Oh, my. She's got us on the TV. Ooh, don't look. Hey, Maker. Hey, Rebecca. And there's our Granny D. What a sweetheart. Granny D, you are super amazing. Granny D, thank you so much for rating us each and every week. This is for Granny D. And hello, Michelle, Kimmy, and Susan. Mm-hmm. Go ahead. You go ahead.
If it's Granny D, it's got to be howdy.
And Granny D has been a member for 28 months.
Look how good she is. Man, that's amazing, Granny D. You're awesome. And hello, Moonrose.
Ooh, 28 months. Wow.
What's going on, Moonrose?
Hi, Moonrose.
Oh, that's wonderful, Helix. I love that. Well, they're asking where you're from, Matt.
I am in. Rebecca and I are in Central California.
There you go.
We're actually. It's funny because we're actually in between the two Dawns.
That's awesome.
Dawn Aaron is on like an hour, about an hour and a half away on one side, and Dawn Yarndall is an hour and a half the other direction. So we're kind of in between the two.
That's awesome. Hey, Zoila.
What's going on, Zoila?
And Susan.
And Susan. Hey, Lana. That is amazing. Thank you so much, Zoila. You keep that dropping in the chat for me. I'd appreciate that.
Thank you.
You guys are amazing. So if you have any questions for Matt, the Rockin Crocheter, please drop them in the chat for us. It would really help out.
And on the name, because people have asked, on the name, it actually encompasses quite a few things because I play guitar. So that's the rocker part. And then what I do for a living is I work for a granite and marble company. So
That's
Mm.
cool.
I'm a estimator. So so it kind of there's kind of the double thing on that one because
I like
I think
that.
no
Panda, it's good to see you, sweetheart.
And
pandemonium,
Panda, hello.
my buddy.
Woohoo.
He's a sweetheart.
Yes,
Susan
he is.
Awesome.
Burke is in California as well.
Who?
Yes, she is. Susan Burke.
I know there's one of
Izzy
the
and DC Jen.
we
Hey,
go.
Izzy. Hey, Pinky. Go ahead.
We go to a yarn shop in San Jose, California, and there's one of the subs that lives near that where that yarn store is.
Oh, cool.
I can't remember who it was because they mentioned you were there, and I'm like, yeah. When I go to see my when we go to see my kids, we
Hmm.
always stop at this one yarn store. So
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
Heidi.
Do. You have to stop at the yarn store. I mean,
well,
that's just a given.
that's where I get my
Yeah.
bougie yarn.
Mm. And
That's
I
just a
heard you
given.
really like Malabrigo.
Yes,
Yes.
I'm a big fan of Malabrigo,
I
and
don't blame you.
it started with um I started crocheting or I started knitting first,
Hmm.
and I did when we were all stuck at home. For that time, I know that
Yeah.
kind of say
Hmm.
the C word, but it
You
was
got
then, and I learned to knit, and a lot of the knit channels, and a lot of the knitting, it's like hand dyed this, hand dyed that,
yes.
Malarigo. It's like the more expensive yarns. So we kind of got used to that, and then I got frustrated because Rebecca is a really good crochet. She's really good at crochet, and
Maureen is in the chat. She says, howdy, y'all.
I got tired of her beating me to finish projects.
I got it.
It made me frustrated. She would say, "Oh, I'm starting this blanket," and I'm like, "Oh, I'm starting this shawl," and I would be like maybe a quarter of way in, and she goes, "Look, I finished with the blanket," and I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "What the hell? What the heck?"
Yes, crochet is much faster than knitting.
So
Yes.
that's when I changed. That's when I got frustrated and I started crocheting. I learned to crochet, and
Did Rebecca teach you?
that's been within the year. No, I learned on YouTube.
Oh, okay. Leslie asks, what do you like for bougie yarn?
Um, I like Jupiter Moon or
Hmm.
Juniper Moon. I always goof that, and Fluffy always gets me on that. Juniper Moon, Malabrigo. Um, I've gotten some Noro. I wasn't. I didn't care for it all that much. I mean, it's really pretty stuff, but I just didn't like it. It was too. At least the one that I had was too scratchy.
Right.
Um,
Which
I
one
tend
was
to.
that?
It was the Noro, like they have those big
Oh,
balls,
yes.
the Noro, and it's
Mhm.
100%
Yep.
wool, and the color is beautiful, but it's kind of rough when you get. I mean, you have to wash it quite a few times.
Yeah,
Yeah.
most Noro is rough. You're buying Noro for the color.
And then I've got a few Renas. I mean, I know you guys were saying somebody was saying that Stanley was
Stem-
considered booze. Stanley,
Yeah, I think it's considered
I've got a
bougie.
few Stanleys. I've got behind me.
Oh,
I've,
well,
I've got I've got these are Venus cakes. A lot of this is Premiere. I use regular stuff just like everybody else, but I tend to like when it's for special occasions, special stuff, and then out comes the Malabrigo and off I go.
Yeah, my
Oh yes.
friends all know that I splurge on them when I do
Oh
use
yeah.
them.
Heidi, I definitely think you should try some Malabrita. It's to me it's cost effective. Um, check out Lovecrafts. I think they're pretty good about it. I'm sorry YouTube threw you out. Coco is off this weekend. She'll be back next weekend. And you can say it on YouTube. It's okay, Helix, to say it. I'll sit here and say COVID, COVID, COVID.
Ah,
Um, a lot of people don't like to say it, but I don't care.
I didn't because I know on some. Oh, it's the
Some people
you know,
don't want to say it.
and it's like
I don't care.
that's
It
when
doesn't.
that's when
It happens.
that's when I started.
It doesn't bother me. Carrie asks, "What is on your hook?"
I'm actually right now. I am actually working on a blanket. I'm kind of this is I've actually been only crocheting a year,
Mhm.
which
Wow.
which if you look at like some of the makes that I've done, people think that I've been doing it for quite a while, and I haven't. Um, and I started out with a granny square, so doing stuff like chaining stuff and doing it that way. Rebecca does all her stuff that way, and so I started
Beautiful.
Oh,
I
I like
started
those
a
colors.
blanket.
I like it.
Hi, Sherry R.
Hi,
So
Sherry. Welcome in.
it's a
It's very pretty.
Yeah.
and this is the stitch is a what was it? An off. I did have a marked. Offset shells is
Uh-huh.
what these are,
It is. It's very pretty.
and then the yarn is actually Hirschner's.
Ah, Amber is asking, "Did you finish your bougie blanket for your
Yes, indeed,
son?"
I did. Um, they put the here if you wanna. No, I got it. I just need to.
You got it.
Oh no, Rebecca's.
Look at that. That's
Oh,
stunning.
how pretty.
That's very pretty. I love the colors. So, what yarn is that?
Malabrigo.
Malabrigo, of course.
No,
Ooh.
the whole blanket is Malabrigo.
I love it. I love it. So, Julie is
And what
asking
pattern?
you,
And the
oh,
color first the color wave.
Pattern.
I know I heard the pattern. The color wave is Wales Road. Is this purple
I
blue?
love that color.
Mm-hmm.
Tormenta is the gray, and then it's just black. There wasn't any fancy name for that. It was just black.
Mm,
No.
And then the pattern was the middle piece is the virus. The virus meets Granny
Granny?
meets kaleidoscope shawl, a kaleidoscope blanket
nice.
by Fiber Spider.
Mhm.
And instead of, I wanted to give it a little more weight,
Yeah.
like a little bit more than just having like the really fancy, like, the virus.
Yes. Hmm.
So instead of doing another row of the virus, I did it like a regular kaleidoscope
Nice.
blanket and did it solid.
Nice.
That is awesome. That.
So, Julie is asking, do you have a favorite stitch?
Um, any stitch that I'm learning, like uh, I like um, I don't know what the heck you call it. It's on Fiber Spider's BOGO shawl,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a triple. It's a, what the heck is it? Because it's like two doubles, but they interlock each other,
Yes.
so they're not. It's not like just straight like stitches. They interlock each other across the middle, and that
Nice.
one I prefer to for like edging blankets and stuff. Um, for just like crochet, like just crocheting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really liking the offset shells pattern. Um,
Yeah.
Well, tell them that you started knitting first.
yes, I mean I started knitting first, so it's like I'm catching up with the.
All right. Now I have a good question. What was easier to learn, knitting or crochet?
Yes.
Which one was easier to learn?
I think
Yes.
he's saying both.
The crochet or the knitting was 8 hours of cussing like a sailor because I'm my dad my grandfather used to call me testadura, which is hard headed, and so I have like stick to itiveness kind of thing, and I started you know Rebecca goes, you should learn how to knit, and
Yeah, yeah,
I'm like, oh, okay.
he didn't know how to do anything.
And so I'm thinking to myself, after watching my grandmother and my mom, I'm thinking, what the heck what could go wrong with two sticks and a piece of yarn? It's like, and it took me 8 hours of just, there was words I don't think were even in the dictionary yet that I was,
I
because
probably know those.
I couldn't get the tension right. I couldn't get the oh my gosh. But after that it started it it started really,
Tell them
I
why.
I picked it up, and then picking up um crocheting, Rebecca's telling me to start with the chain.
Well, tell
Mhm.
them why
And
you were
and the
knitting.
chain was coming out like a twisty, winky looking. I was then it made me mad. It made me mad because it's looking like this,
Mm,
like those spiral things you hang outside and they spin around.
wind
It looked
spinners.
it looked like that, and I'm
Oh,
like, no, this isn't how this is supposed to look. And so then I started with granny squares,
mhm.
and when I started doing the granny squares, it started
Hey,
making
Connie.
sense, at least like to me, because
Connie.
okay, there's three double crochets, then the chain, and then the three more double, and it made sense, and I could do it, and that's when it took off.
Now there was a
Oh,
reason. There was a reason why he started knitting. He was having a lot of pain on his hands
I have arthritis in
from
my
I have,
hands,
arthritis.
yes, I have arthritis too.
and so
It helped.
um,
It
since
helped. Mhm.
I play guitar, and so she said, why don't you try the knitting? It may help your hands, and so that's when it
Mhm.
that's when I started.
Mhm.
That helps too.
Oh no, I have some ancient Chinese.
So I mean, this sounds stupid, I know, but Vicks Vapo Stick actually helps on the hands. I don't rub it all over my hands. I just put it on the back of my hand. It works great. I don't put it on the hand that I put the yarn on until I'm done for the night.
So
It helps with
I'll have to try it.
it keeps the menthol on there longer, and it really helps with my arthritis in my hands. I know that's weird. I know. It does better than BioFreeze, better than the
I
one that
see
starts
on
the one that starts with a V. Um,
Voltaire.
it does better than Voltaren.
Wow.
Wow.
I love it. My husband thought I was nuts, and then he tried it, and now I have Vapo sticks in every room in the
I love
house. It's great for everything, Greeny D. Hey, Laura. I can't begin to tell
it's
you.
been around
Now,
for
Hey,
years.
hundreds.
A lot
I mean, I've
of
got this stuff
people.
everywhere. I keep it in my project bag that I take with me everywhere.
Mhm.
But I was a crocheter first. Now, I've been crocheting for 50 years. Yes. And
no.
yes, 50 years. Um, I tried to learn to knit and I went to a class and they wanted me to hold the yarn in my right hand
Uh-huh.
and I couldn't do it.
Mhm.
I went to a second class and they wouldn't let me hold the yarn in my left hand and I couldn't do it. I finally watched Knitting Daily on TV and slowed it down so I could see the woman tensioning the yarn in her left hand and knitting
Yeah.
that way, continental style. And that's how I learned to knit. I think knitting is easier than crochet because
I'm,
with crochet there's so many stitches. Knitting there's 2 stitches and that's it.
yeah. But to me, crocheting. I enjoy more because I get to play with the colors, and I mean, I
Yes,
I just enjoy it. To me, I enjoy it more.
it's faster, but it
Yeah,
uses more yarn. That's the
yeah.
only problem. I
That's
do like
why.
the beauty of knit, but it is slower, unfortunately.
But
So
it takes less yarn.
yes, it
Yeah.
is therapy. You're welcome, Jules. You like knitting, but your
I
corners are too loose. Crocheting is much faster for you. Yes. I use Vapo stick. It's a Vicks Vapor Rub in a stick form. Can you put that in the chat, Zoila? It's Vicks Vapor Rub in a stick.
now see my
Thank you.
great grandmother
Hmm.
when I was 13, running away from home, being the bad kid.
That's where I put them.
Um,
Yes, Lena.
I would leave, leave school and hitchhike to her house, and she would sit me down and she made me learn to knit, and I learned to knit first, and I was knitting for 3 years before I started crocheting,
Really?
and she only taught me how to do a chain and a single crochet before she passed away. Well, when I
Wow.
turned 18, I put them both down. I left home. I never picked up knitting again,
Mhm.
and I've crocheted since I was 15,
I love it.
and I'm 60
So,
now.
Oh, right on.
Carrie has a question. What is one thing you've crocheted that was your favorite?
It's actually, and that's funny because I just actually just picked it up. um, my favorite, my one of my favorites that I've crocheted is I actually did a shawl for Rebecca,
Hmm.
and it was done with Red Heart Melange, and I've got it right here if you want to.
Yes. I'd love to
Yes,
see this. This is
absolutely.
going to be great. Oh, how
Oh,
beautiful.
goodness.
I love
Yeah,
it.
that
That is,
makes me look at my melange saying, next
yes,
project.
that is Virus meets Brainy, if you guys don't
Yep.
know. And I love that. That is stunning. What do you guys think? Amber says, I'm loving Tunisian currently, and I'm working on Michael's Tunisian Gigabyte blanket. That is a beautiful one.
Mhm.
Heidi says, crochet keeps me from getting mad. I do it daily. It saves lives. Sherry
Absolutely.
R uses Sherry R
Absolutely.
Sherry R uses Tiger Balm in deep blue, and they both have worked for her. That's wonderful. I love Tunisian. I think it's fantastic. Of course, I still keep calling it Afghan crochet. That shows my age. That
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that is
because the
beautiful.
needles, I remember my grandmother saying they're Afghan needles.
Yes.
They
And
weren't
they were.
Tunisian needles, they were Afghan needles.
I still have a habit of doing it. I
Mhm.
can't help it. But I have some that were the real long hooks, but we always
I
called
still
it
have
Afghan
mine.
crochet.
Yep.
And I have mine from when my grandmother taught me. It was a way to keep me behaved.
So since we're on the roll with some mix, I've actually got a couple next to me if you want me to show them.
Sure, please. I'm gonna make you
So
eat.
Absolutely.
Oh, look at the dragonflies.
Oh,
I love that
Carrie,
colorway.
Mhm.
Carrie the Yarny Elephant. What does that remind you of?
so that's one of the dragon. I've made a couple of them,
I love that.
and
I love that
then
colorway.
I made this. It's for one of my cousins. Um,
Oh, how pretty. It's my favorite one. Look, Carrie, it's Jazzy.
Oh, very pretty.
I mean, I had fun doing it, and then I love this edge detail. This is like one of my
Oh, I
favorite.
love that edging. I love the edging. That's brilliant.
So
Life's gorgeous. I
it
love
came
that
out,
one.
it came out really pretty. And then this is actually, pardon me,
You're fine.
after what doing after doing crochet for what a couple of months.
Uh huh.
Mhm.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Oh,
Yes.
wow,
I love it.
gorgeous.
I
That's
love that.
this was my first blanket I made um, out of crochet.
I love it. I love it. Oh, we have a
I like
request.
that. You know, I tried
They
to make
wanted,
that and I messed it up.
several people would
Oh,
like to know.
the kaleidoscope one.
I love that. Several people
Yes,
want to know what the edging is on the shawl.
The edging on the edging
Yes.
on the shawl
Isn't it
is I
color?
was scrolling through YouTube as we all do, and there was she's I want to say she's Dutch. She may be Dutch. She may be Turkish. Um, I'm not sure where, but she does. All she does is you see her hands,
Hmm.
and she has like music playing, and she does like the stitches, and it comes up. There's no talking or anything. It's just her. You see her
Hmm.
hands doing the stitches, and
hmm
it was on her this YouTube thing that I saw the edge detail. It's let me see if I can find.
You gotta find it.
It's
You
like
gotta
it's like
find it and email it to me. Gotta have it. Everybody wants it. I'm serious. They're all over the place.
it was on.
Just
That's so funny. They're like, where's that border at? Where's it from?
Yeah, I was scrolling through YouTube one day and I saw it and I was like, wow, that's really cool. I really
Zola,
like that.
Zola said that's not fair, Matt. You have to share, Matt.
I know I've got it saved.
Zola said she has to have that border.
No, I don't think it's Nastasia. She's from the U.S.
Yeah, anything from Zoila.
Anything for
Bye,
Zoila.
Moonrose. That's so
Bye,
funny.
Moonrose.
We love Zoila.
Olga and Julie. No pressure, Kimmy.
No pressure.
Yeah,
That
this is who it is.
I can't see the name. Let me
We
make you
can't see
big.
it.
Name it.
That Funda
Fun to knit.
Funda Nin.
Yeah, and it's. Whoops, I'm on
Keep it
the.
on there like that. On the men.
Urgulary.
Weird. Now I found her, but I'm gonna find that border. I found her, Zoila. I'm looking for the border.
Yeah, it's under the most beautiful and unique crochet pattern you've ever seen. Crochet blanket, because she started doing it as like a actual like blanket, and I
Uh-huh.
took it and made a border made took it and made a border out of it.
Nice.
That's awesome.
That is awesome. Any more questions for Matt from the crowd? Well, Froggy's looking for the border for you all.
No, it's a really. I saw that border and I was like, I saw she was doing a blanket with it, and I thought that would make a really killer border. And so
Yeah.
I took part of it and I made that border.
The most you will see this unique crochet pattern for the first time.
Huh?
I'm asking if that was the name of it.
Yeah, it's the most the most beautiful and unique crochet pattern you've ever
Okay, the
seen.
most beautiful and unique.
Easy crochet blanket.
Yeah, we'll give her credit for it because we don't know her. That's
Yeah,
all
it's
we know.
Funda Neen. It looks me. It's like Dutch or German. It looks
Yeah,
like
I'm
'cause
looking
it's got the umlaus in it in the name.
Susan Burke wants to know what size hook did you use?
For which
Oh.
one?
For the pink,
Is that for the
pink one.
probably for the shawl.
don't know, the shawl,
For
the
the
blanket?
for the for the pink one with the that was 5.5.
That was beautiful.
And Carrie the Yarny Elephant wants to know, what is one project you weren't able to finish?
Carrie has a few.
Oh
Mhm.
boy.
We all have it, folks. We don't finish.
The one right now that I haven't been able to finish, and it just is this one.
Oh, I got it. Oh, how beautiful is that? I love that colorway.
That's a nice colorway.
Love you too, Care.
Yeah,
That color wave is actually on Rena's. It's a colorway that I did with Rena, and it's called Graciosa.
Oh,
And I've gotten I started it last year, and I haven't been able to like get past a certain point because like I squirrel. Like I'll see something, I'm like, and then I'll like.
thanks, Zoila. Zoila, I dropped a link to her channel. I can't find the border.
Yeah, it's on
She's
there.
got-
I
I
swear.
know, but she's got so many videos.
No.
She's got so many videos.
Yeah, she's got videos like all over the place.
Send her that one.
Squirrel. I know.
I think
it's
we
like-
all squirrel sometimes.
Absolutely.
No, it's not. It's crocheted, Susan.
Yeah, it's a crochet border.
It's crocheted. It is. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I
It's quite
started
stunning.
on a shawl, and I'm making a bag. That shawl's still sitting in the bag, only this
I
big.
haven't knitted. I have a knitted shawl I need to go back to, but I was knitting with lace, and I hate
Yeah,
lace.
I know.
I
Yeah.
do. I hate lace. So, Matt, what is your favorite yarn store online and in brick and mortar?
I just sent you the link to that video, Froggy.
Thank you. I'll put it up. What is your favorite
I'll
yarn
send it
store online and brick and mortar?
online and brick and mortar.
Yes.
Um, I was on Premiere last night because they have Malabrigo now.
Right?
Yes.
Hirschner's I really like. And see, for me, those aren't brick and mortar; those are online.
Those
Um,
are online.
Premiere, Hirschner's, Ice. I don't care for that much. Hobie, I like. So those are like online.
Yeah.
Brick and mortar. There's one that's called Babetta's. Here,
Oh,
it's in Sacramento,
mhm.
California, and I've actually got a video of us like in that store, and it's just a crazy. You have to go in there knowing what you want
They don't
Yes.
because you just speaking of swirling out of control, she has so much stuff.
Yeah.
Like it's just you have to kind of go in there like knowing, okay, I want 4 hanks of Malabrigo. This I want 3 hanks of this. Uh, you have to go in doing that, or else
you're gonna squirrel.
you're gonna just go bananas.
She
Um,
has everything.
Kind of like we did it for pearls.
the only thing is she doesn't do online orders.
Hmm.
So more of an in
Mm.
person kind of thing. Um, the other one is Fillery Yarn, and that's in San Jose,
Hmm.
California.
I
She
like
does
Hillary.
she does online sales and all of that, and that's where I get most of my Malabrigo. Um, I've gotten Letalopi there. We've gotten
Mm-hmm.
Queensland, Juniper Moon, Shobel,
Hmm.
like real thin, like sock yarn stuff. Um, Noro. I mean, she keeps quite a bit of stuff. She's got Rowan.
Yep.
I
So
love.
I
it's a good
won
store.
something from Hillary Yarn.
You
You what?
did.
I
Hey,
You
Pamela.
did.
what?
What's
You
that?
what, Sherry? I didn't hear. I didn't hear what you're saying.
She won
She
something
was
from
having a
Hillary.
thing a couple of years ago, and I was one of the winners. I got a hank of some mohair, and it was red. I think I sent that to Connie.
Oh,
Yeah.
from Fillery?
Hmm.
Yep.
Oh, wow. Because I mean, we're lucky because within an hour and a half, 2 hour radius of us, we have like yarn stores.
Yeah, we have several.
We have quite a few.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's
Yeah.
there's one in Berkeley. It's called Black Squirrel.
Yeah, black squirrel.
That one's really
That
cool.
one's really nice.
There's Fillery. There's
But if you go to black squirrel, parking is an issue, so you have to make sure you go
yeah.
early enough. And
Was it Nick Q? Did he? I always butcher the name.
NICU. Yeah.
Nick Q,
Mhm.
which is north of us.
Mhm.
Babette's.
That's, yeah.
Um,
And
there's the one in Merced
Modesto.
and one in Modesto.
Yeah.
So we have them. We have them all around, like
Mhm.
all around us. There's
With
supposed to
that
be.
many,
There's.
go ahead.
Huh?
With
There's
that
supposed.
many yarn stores around you, have you done a yarn crawl?
We were actually
Yeah.
John Yarndall and Rebecca and I.
Hmm?
we're supposed to do. There was a yarn crawl a couple of months ago in the Bay Area from the North
Hi,
Bay
Pebbles and Pika.
Hey,
down to
Pats.
the South Bay,
Hmm?
and we didn't have a chance to.
We were gonna go,
We
but
were gonna go, but we didn't have a chance to get together and
yeah,
actually
we were about to connect,
do it.
but there
But
were
they do
things.
it. They do it annually. There's also one in Reno. It's Truckee in Reno.
Ah,
I think there's one in like Tahoe. So there's a few of them. But
So
we run around like we run around when we're out and about. We go.
we're hoping to
well,
make.
if you do a yarn crawl, will you record it?
Yeah,
Awesome. I love
yeah.
yarn crawl.
There's, I I have on my channel. I have one from Babetta's, and I have one from Fillery. And the one from Fillery is really cool because um, Emily, the owner, let us in after hours,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
so
wow.
we got to go. Um, just us had the whole store to ourselves.
Hmm.
Did a little shopping, and I actually had a interview with her.
Yeah.
Nice.
Like, how'd you get into this, the trends, and all of that. So it was really
Okay,
cool.
that's good. I would do my yarn crawl, but they made my yarn crawl larger, and I actually have to drive 6 hours to get to the
Oh,
furthest store.
Oh,
I
that's
can't
too
do
far.
that anymore.
No, that's too far.
They made it too, they expanded it too big, so I don't do my yarn crawl anymore. I
No,
mean,
we
I'll do a couple stores that are closer to me, but not 6 hours all the
yeah
way
we
out.
were,
yeah, and like the
There's
ones
only
like
two
Hmm?
here. There's only
Hmm.
two here in close to me within a half hour.
Yeah.
Everything else is 2, 3, 4, 5.
oh
Yeah, I didn't
I
mind the
won't drive that.
three and a half hour drive, but not the 6 hour drive.
no, the 6 hours.
That's too much
That's
because
too
it's
much.
6 hours between two stores. Because
Yeah.
one's in
Yeah,
Tazewell, one's all the way up in Stanton. I won't do that. So, have you ever been to a
yeah.
fiber festival?
no.
Oh,
Oh,
you
you
got
got to go.
something to look for. You got
I've
something to look forward to.
Rebecca and I were talking about it, and
Mhm.
I think it would be very, very deadly if I went to one of those,
I know
especially for
somebody that's been to Rhinebeck.
hand dyed stuff. Like
I've
I'm.
been to Rhinebeck,
Oh, how was
Yeah,
it?
Oh,
and
right.
it's huge, huge. I went the first day. They had about 12 buses that they bused people in from
Wow.
all over the United States and Canada. Um, thank God my husband was with me
hmm
because there was over 60,000 people walking through
Oh my gosh.
all day. He's a
yeah.
big man.
He's
I
a very
held
big
on
man.
to his belt loop and he basically parted the sea so I could get to where I wanted to go.
Oh my
You
gosh.
have to make a list. You have to make a list when you go to any fiber
Festival.
festival. Make a
You
list
do.
of what you want to see and just stick to that. And if you decide after you've gone there to try something else, sit down, take a break, go through your pamphlet, say, okay, I want to go here, 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 here. You have to
Yeah.
be very strategic.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. Not to, yeah.
I
So,
know this is off subject,
no, it's
but
fine.
the one that I would just love to go to, I would just it, yeah, it would be like a kid in a candy store, is the NAM show.
Yes. Yes. Hey, Pat. I want to go to H&H.
Hey,
I wanted to go this year, but I didn't have the funding. But
Yeah.
maybe I can go to H&H next year. I think that would be
where is
amazing.
H&H?
Yeah,
H&H was in Chicago this year. I
It
don't
was
know where
just
it'll be
recently, right?
next year.
Yeah, I'm
H&H,
not going to Chicago.
is all the yarn companies. All the major yarn
Yeah.
companies are there, and hand dyers are there.
Well, and for those that don't know it, the NAM show is like all the latest guitars and guitar effects and
I knew what NAM
amplifiers
was.
and like all of that. And I've always wanted to go.
I knew what
Is
that was.
yeah.
All right, off topic. We'll go back to yarn in a minute. Favorite band? Favorite band?
Favorite band?
Mhm. Any year.
Um,
And
Scorpions,
any
Iron Maiden, Queen, Pink Floyd. I'm anything from Andre Segovia to Metallica. I'm
Awesome. We
I'm
listen to the same music. I'm just saying. Although he didn't name
yeah,
Def Leppard, which is my favorite band. I'm just saying.
and he didn't name the Woo,
No, the
the
Who,
Who.
the Mongolian.
Oh, the,
Mongolian, the Mongols. TheHU, the Who. Look them
oh, they're
up.
cool. I know
They
the
are the
Who.
bomb.
I
Hey
like
Pat,
They
they're
are the
crazy.
I love
Your
them.
sister likes the Who.
I love the
No,
Who.
not the Who. The Who.
Oh,
The Mongolian one with
oh, the Mongolians. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, with the Mongolian. They are the bomb. I love them. Oh
and
my.
I like Amon Mars too.
hmm So we have good taste in music. Just, I'm sorry, guys, but we do have good taste in music. Just saying.
Yes, we do.
The 80s are still alive.
Yeah, because I know
Yes, they are.
we were talking about it when I was in the chat
In your chat. hmm
about seeing Queen and Pink
Yeah.
Floyd and yeah, Queen was an amazing show.
I wish I
See,
could have
I could
seen.
never go.
I would have
Queen,
loved to
I
have
could
seen
never
Queen.
go.
That would have been the bomb to
I
see
get.
Queen with.
I would have
I
loved to,
had I
but
had
I have a fear of crowds.
I'd still go. I want to see Leopard, but I haven't seen them yet.
I
I
had
want to go.
Tommy Lee and Vince Neil from Motley Crue
Mhm.
were
Mm.
6 feet above me because we saw him in a little venue up in Seattle,
Oh
and
wow.
the line was by the tour buses, and there was about 6 feet above us was a balcony, a second floor balcony, and they came out on the balcony and were like, "Ah!" And
They were always right front
we
row
were
with
right
Motley
underneath the
Crue.
balcony. I mean, they were like right
Oh,
there.
Kimmy, I'm jealous. I was front row at Motley Crue. Yeah, I got a backstage
I
pass, but I
met
didn't.
the drummer for Heart when I lived in Washington State. He was one
Nice.
of my regular customers when I waited tables.
Oh wow!
Nice. Nice. Now we have to go back to yarn. Your dream project. One thing that you want to
Yes.
make a whole lot. What do you really want to make?
I don't know. I squirrel too much. There isn't like a main. There isn't like a. I'd like to do a mandala,
hmm
um, but other than that, it's like if I see something or if I dream up something or that's the project that I want to do. So I mean, I'm really kind of. I don't have
hmm
like ooh, I really want to make that. I mean, I'd love to the if it's anything like that, I'd like to make like a long coat,
Oh, cool. Do you
like
have any?
Yeah,
a
you're right.
long like a long like cardigan like down to my knee,
Yes.
kind of like a long
Like a duster.
like a duster. That would
That would
be
be cool.
the the yeah.
That's a good project.
Bomb diggity.
Um, yeah. Carrie is asking how many whips you have.
Um, I've got one, two. I usually have about three
hmm
as as what because I don't like to leave them laying around too long. I like
Right.
to finish them and then go on.
Give
I'm
it
not
time.
I'm not one to have like,
But you have other projects, doing
but
other things.
Hi,
see,
Gwen. Hey, Erin
along
Lover.
with along with the knitting, we do like coloring.
Ah, yes, I
Ooh,
color.
very nice.
So so in between all of that,
Hey, Gwen. Hey, Arrow Lover. You misspelled loops and threads. It's okay. I knew what you meant. I do some coloring as well. Right now, I'm trying to finish a blanket. Oh, look at that. That's
Oh,
gorgeous.
that is.
I
That's
loves
right up
it.
our alley.
I loves that. What's the name of the book? Oh, I need to get that book. I need the book. I'm just saying. That book's a need.
yeah,
Um,
I've actually got a couple of his books, and I enjoy them. And then I just finished this one.
you need that book. Wonder Morpheus sounds cool. Look, Olga.
Oh, look
Oh,
at
that's yeah. We both need the book.
This is a
That's
different book. Well,
well. I need the Wonder Morphia. Olga wants that book.
this is
Mythomorphia. Okay, there you go. I love that. I love that. Carrie asked a
and
question,
then
and
him also.
oh, look at that one. Let me get that one. Oh, that's beautiful. Beautiful. I love that.
Yeah, then work in progress.
Oh, that is nice. I like that one.
Oh, look at that. Oh, wow.
And this one.
I'm trying to find Carrie's.
I was playing around with this on Friday.
Oh, look at that. Wow. I love your choice of color. I love that.
Yes.
That's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Stunning. Carrie asked, how do you stay with that little number of whips and not squirrel?
um, I I just tended that's even when I was doing a lot of knitting, I would have like three, and that's like I just don't like having stuff like lying around like
Right. That's
all over the
kind of
place
like me.
and then go, oh, what the heck? What hook was I using for this? Because I just put it in a bag and like set it aside, and then it's like, what hook? What stitch? How the heck did I do this? Kind of thing. So that's why I only keep it down to like three usually.
You're better than I am.
Yes. Laura
On some
Block
get started.
Ministries does coloring as well. She's very
Yeah,
good.
she loves coloring. She's very good. Olga loves coloring, and she's really good at it too.
Well, see, the thing is they gave me cortisone shots in my thumbs
Mhm.
in the joints of my
Don't those
thumbs.
feel great?
Oh, those are lovely.
Oh, I love it. I love when they do that. I love when they shoot you like right here. Oh yeah, that feels beautiful.
There.
And you can feel the joint like expand. It's lovely. It's a
Yeah.
lot of fun.
I love it.
Mhm.
I feel it all the way down in my foot. Thank you. Mm-hmm.
So
I feel it
when
in the chair.
my hands get tired from like crocheting, then I'll color. So I've got like 4 or 5 color things I'm working on, but um, three crochet
You have
with.
7, 8.
Yeah, that's why that's where you get yours, Carrie. You get startitis. I get startitis as well. Matt,
Although
have you tried a notebook for projects to help you keep track of what you are working on? That
no,
comes from Sherry R. Hello, Michelle.
Hi, Miss.
Sherry R. I'm not that organized. Um,
Neither am I.
Rebecca is.
Oh, wow.
Um, she keeps like her stuff is very organized, so she kind of keeps me in line as far as that goes. Like, kind of keep me on task. But she tends to be more organized than what I am.
They do help. I agree. They do. You had trigger finger surgery. I had carpal tunnel surgery. They're talking about doing it to this hand again. I don't want it. I'd rather just get another injection. No more surgery.
Yeah, they
Not my.
said when the shots stop working, that's when it's going to be that time.
Yeah, I had it
They,
done to both hands.
they said that about my back also. So
No scarring. Um,
I
one
had
of them had.
one.
Can't even remember which one it is. Oh, this one has.
And he had brand new chairs in his office,
Hmm?
and I ripped the brand new leather right off the arm of the chair. And that was 3 years ago. I will not go back. I deal with it. I exercise it. I massage it.
Well, the first time they did it, I
won't.
kicked it up.
which one in your
I
back?
think that's why huh?
No, the
In your
first time
back
they
or in your hand?
in your hands. And
My
Sherry,
hand.
in your back or your hands?
My hand. Right here. I won't go back and get it there. I've had one in my knee, and I've had two in my knee.
Oh.
In
Yeah,
the
I've had
past year.
one. I had one in my elbow, and then two in my hand, like one in each hand.
I've had 3 in the knee, and I've had multiples in both hands. I don't know how many. The first time they gave me a shot in the hand, the right hand, the doctor was in front of me, and he goes to inject my wrist. Well, not my wrist, but you know what I'm talking
But
about.
yeah,
He goes to inject me. I kicked him square in the groin. I didn't mean to, but I reflexed. I kicked him square in the groin. Dr. Dinikas got up and walked away. Didn't finish giving me the injection. He got up and he walked away and he caught his breath and he come back and he spread my legs and put his knees between my legs. Bless him. He said, "You're not going to kick me again." I said, "I am very, very sorry. You're just not going to kick me again." It hurt. I didn't know I was going to just reflex. I just kicked. He's looking and slap him too. But he did. He come right over to me. He said, "Whoop," and put his knees between mine. I thought, what is he doing?
That's what my doctor did. Is he got between my legs so I couldn't kick out, and when I ripped the leather, instead of punching him, because I could have gone to jail for assault.
Oh,
now.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He put a squeeze ball in this hand, which was nice. I mean, I could have come up and smacked him. I don't know. But it was very funny at the time. I still remember that, and him limping. I felt bad. But he had to inject both hands, and man, that was funny. I felt so sorry for him. You hit a doctor out of reaction to some severe pain that they caused you. He was not happy. No, they're not. You want to do the shots in your thumbs, but you've chickened out. Lena, I'm going to tell you right now, it hurts.
It hurts.
I've been
You
through
think childbirth hurts? It hurt worse.
No, that hurts more than childbirth.
Just treat a
Yeah,
pain.
it's like a migraine. Let me tell you.
Joint.
Yeah.
But it can,
Well,
it can injure the risk of damage to the tendon and
Yes.
complications.
the one that kidney stones run in my family,
I have kidney stones.
and so when the doctor gave me the shots, it was like, okie
Good.
dokie. I mean, I could feel the pressure, and it hurt, but it's like
At that point in my
this is
life,
nothing.
I never had a kidney stone. At that point, when I got my shot, I'd never had a child, I'd never had a migraine, and I'd never had a kidney stone. That was the first time I'd ever had real pain. Yeah. I just came off a month of Flomax because of my kidney stones.
Oh, they put
Yeah.
me. I went to the hospital one time for it, um, and I really it made me I'm like the doctors and the nurses are telling me, oh, this is the most painful thing a man could have. It's like childbirth, and I'm like, don't tell me this crap. Just I want rainbows and sunshine. I don't want to know how much this is gonna hurt. Rainbows and sunshine, okay? Come on, guys. This is not a good time. This is not a good bedside manner that this is going to hurt that much.
My trigeminal neuralgia in my face hurts more than all that. I have trigeminal neuralgia. I have trigeminal neuralgia, which is electric shocks in the face from the trigeminal nerve. And that hurts than all the others. But I know we're boring you guys. We're not talking about yarn anymore. And our hour is up. So I want to thank Sherry and I want to thank Matt for coming up on panel with me today.
Anytime.
Thank you guys
my pleasure.
so much for joining us today, this evening, for Twisted Fiber Friends. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. Please stay safe, be kind to one another, and happy yarning. And Sherry, please say goodbye.
Smile, make them wonder what you're up to.
And Matt, tell everyone goodbye.
It's easier to ask for forgiveness than it is for permission.
Love you all. Bye now.
Hey, you guys have a blessed week coming up, and we'll see you guys on the YouTube streets.
That's right. Bye.